back, Scale Modelers, to SMKR. This is Steve. Please subscribe, like, and comment on this video. This is the reissue of Mobius Orion 3 Space Clipper. With this reissue, which happened here in 2017, improved tooling. Changes include improved wing design, more accurate engines, and other improvements. Turn it over. And I've included in the back end of this video the 2011 issue of this kit, which was quite expensive on the resale market out there on the auction sites. So I'm glad that Mobius reissued this with the new tooling. I'm going to open this up and we'll have a quick look at it. Everything bagged in here separately, clear parts, and clear white parts. Get instructions. And the decal sheet. Looking at the kit instructions. Kit number 2001-2 this time. The decals appear to be updated. And once again, no graphics with Pan Am markings as in the movie. Here's the lower wing. there you have it. This was the reissued Mobius 2001 A Space Odyssey Orion 3 Space Clipper 2017 reissue. Now let's look at the 2011 issue. Welcome back to SMKR. This is Steve. Up next is the Mobius Space Clipper. And this model kit obviously is from 2001 A Space Odyssey. Mobius came out with this model kit quite a few years ago. Back in 2011 to be precise. We'll look at the box art itself. Nothing really much to see there. This is kit number 2001-2 with a skill level of 3. This is not the rebox of the old Airfix kit. Open it up, let's have a look. First thing you see is the decal sheet. And we'll look at that in a second. Next we have the instructions. Go ahead and just open that up here real quick. One large layout showing how it's put together. Basically 6 steps. And a little history. Backside will be decal placement. Also available for this kit are some aftermarket TSDS does an interior for this, and I'm not sure if there's a photo etch for this, but there could be. And of course the clear stand is included, a Mobius stand. We'll get a close look at that. And then one bag here houses all the plastic pieces and parts. So I'll open those up and I'll be back in a little bit to show you the rest of the kit. Okay, here's the sprue layout basically with some of the parts already come detached from the sprue. This is a 1/160th scale. And like I was saying, it is a new tool. It's not a rebox from the old Airfix kit. I think Mobius got it right when they came out with this. This is probably the most accurate injected molding kit out there. When it came out in 2011, it retailed for $29.95. Good luck finding one for that price these days because it is a collectible item. If you look at the wings here, very small set of wings. Not much detail here to them. There's no panel lines or anything like that on there. There's very basic leading edge detail. On the bottom side, then you can see there is some little bit of a trailing edge of the wing detail there. Then we have the exhaust cones in the back with the engines. And if you wanted to light this up, you would more than likely you could leave it without having to remove any of the plastic and put your LEDs behind it. It would look pretty nice actually. And more pieces and parts that get attached. And it looks like one of the another little access panel on the bottom. Next is the bottom side of the clipper. A little more detail. You can see there is a notch cut out for the stand, and a little more detail for the wing this time. Your elevons, or elevators, given pitch direction. And we can see there is Mobius in the year that this kit did come out. Next are the fuselage halves, and you can see with the tail cone and all that added, it comes to be a little bit, almost 13 inches in length total. Let's get a closer look at the fuselage halves, the detail that are on these. And like I said, TSDS does make an interior set for this. How much of it you'd actually be able to see after it's put together, I have no idea. I plan on building this and lighting it, so there's no detail at all on the inside. Dry fit it together here just real quick. Up next are a couple parts that are wrapped in some protective wrapping. We'll open it up and see exactly what they are. Looks like the exhaust section, tail end section of the clipper. And they appear to be very fragile, that's why they are wrapped into that. Especially that very tail part. So I would say this is would put the model into about 14 inches long with these pieces. This is close to what they call N scale for your trains. So if you're looking for any figures to put inside of this, N scale would be the bet. You can get the N scale figures at any railroad train store. Look close at the stand. Be the bottom of the stand. Typical Mobius with the Earth design. We've seen that on other kits that are been released more recently. Very nice and clear, very sturdy looking. Along with the part that mounts to the clipper itself. Very clear. You could also use polar light stands for this kit too if you wanted the round one. Now let's look at the clear parts. Which would just be the fuselage half windows, and then the cockpit or the flight deck windshield. Okay, here's the very large sheet of decals, which comprises mostly of some of the paneling, shading, gray shading of the wings and the fuselage. That's mostly what it is. Now, they didn't include the Pan Am markings that you see in the movie, obviously for copyrights and having to pay a fee to Pan Am, which doesn't exist anymore, but you can get aftermarket decals that cover that. Or you used to be able to. At least I have a set. So let's look at them a little closer. So there you have it, the Mobius 1/160th scale space clipper, or what we call the Pan Am 2001 space clipper. It was a nice rendition. It was well needed and wanted for many years, and finally they gave it to us back in 2011. It retailed for $29.95, and it's highly sought after to this day. Can be lighted, does not include an interior, but you can get an interior through various aftermarket folks out there, and you can also get the decals with the Pan Am on it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the unboxing of this kit. Please subscribe and stay tuned for more.